One of the things that really bothers me is when somebody says that you shouldn't buy a single family home. Instead, you should buy a multi-family apartment complex. And these are the reasons that they give you. They say if you have a single family home and then a tenant moves out, you have 100% vacancy. But if you have a multifamily property with 100 units and somebody moves out, then you only have a 1% vacancy. And I think that's really stupid. And this is why. You're comparing one house to a large apartment complex. So if I have 100 homes and I have one person move out, I now have 99% occupancy, just as if I had one multifamily property with 100 units. Now, you may think that that's a ton of work to own 100 homes compared to one 100-unit property. And I would say it depends. To own a 100-unit building, my question to you would be, are you the principal investor on that deal? And did you use all of your own money to buy the deal? Or did you use your money as the down payment and then you used bank financing? Well, a lot of times buying a 100-unit property is going to require you to go and raise money from other people in order to have enough money for the down payment so that you can purchase the multifamily property. So now you're going to be the general partner, and that requires a lot of effort and knowledge and oftentimes a lot of experience. Because if you're going to be the general partner and you're going to raise a lot of money from other investors, why are they going to trust you? Well, they're probably going to trust you because you have experience. Well, how did you get experience? Well, you had to go and do deals with other people to finally get to that point that you can be their general partner and it can be your deal. And you've gone and you've looked through so many deals in order to find the perfect multifamily property. Well, how did you do it? How did you contact the owners to see if they would sell it to you? And you know what your goal is as an investor? Your goal is to buy that property for as low as you possibly can so that you can then increase the rents and you can increase the value of the multifamily property so that you could then sell it. Now, the next question is who you're going to sell it to. Well, are you going to sell it to an individual that wants to go and live there? No, you're going to sell it to an investor. And what is the investor's goal? To get that property as low as possible so that they can increase their return on their money just like you did. The reason I really like buying single family homes is because my end buyer is not an investor. Usually my end buyer is going to be a homeowner, somebody that wants to purchase that home so that they can live in it. Their goal is usually not to buy the home as cheap as possible. Their goal is usually to get into that home. So they make an offer, usually at what market value is, in order to buy the home because they want to live there. So when I purchase single family homes, my goal is to bring somebody in there that wants to live there so that they can eventually own that home. That's why I do a lot of lease options, because I can find a tenant who really wants to be a buyer. They can come into the home, they can live there, and then eventually they buy the house. I can sell it for a little bit higher than what the value is today because I'm selling it to them on future value. They pay a little bit higher in rent and they take care of the property. So I would say for me, in my experience, it's much easier to own a ton of homes than one large apartment complex. And then I get more than just one payday because I'm selling the homes to tenant buyers that want to own the homes and I'm selling them every year. So that's why I like single family way more than multifamily.